Fushiguro wanted to exorcise Itadori's curse. However, Itadori wanted to take him to the hospital. At this time, Goju-sensei appeared. He is the strongest of the Tokyo Jutsu. After learning that Itadori had swallowed the cursed object, Goju was very interested in knowing that Itadori was different from everyone else because no one else was free to control the thing other than himself. He was so eager to try Itadori that he wanted him to let the thing out. In 10 seconds, Goju would fight it, he said just as Itadori attacked. However, he couldn't even touch him. Goju's speed was so fast that Itadori's body recognized that he was strong. Goju was more like a cat and mouse than a fight with Itadori. In addition, he still doubted Itadori's ability to control and wanted to try a little more. After 10 seconds, Itadori gradually regained consciousness. At this time Goju truly believed that he was in control and not the cursed object. He made him faint and said that Itadori would be a wonderful vessel. However, according to the Jujutsu regulations, he was still tied to the subject of death. Fushiguro didn't want him to die. He begged his teacher to do something to save him. At this time Itadori woke up. He was tied to a chair around him covered with charms. And Goju-sensei was still jokingly telling yesterday's story. Sukuna was the most powerful demon in the world. He had a total of 4 arms, counting up to 20 fingers that were put down to make the special grade cursed object. This finger cannot be destroyed or dissolved. Day by day the curse became stronger and stronger. Tokyo Metropolitan Jujutsu Technical High School is keeping 6 of them and 1 has been swallowed by Itadori. Master Goju gave him 2 options. First was to accept the death penalty and second was to find all the fingers and swallow them and die with Sukuna. Apparently, Itadori chose the second option. He left the dorm and visited his 2 seniors at the occult club. Ikuchi was still in a state of unconsciousness. Itadori apologized to Saki and left. He took his grandfather's body to be cremated, where he swallowed a second Sukuna's finger. This object was the king of curses in the legend. It was possible that the monsters that appeared during this time all came from him. He was their king. Sukuna had 4 arms and 2 faces. He often carried the breath of death. To make sure Itadori can safely control him, Goju-sensei decides to send him to Tokyo Metropolitan Jujutsu Technical High School to learn. Its appearance resembled a place of worship. However, it was the only school that taught about curses. Itadori also had a meeting with the principal. He was a middle-aged uncle with a hobby of making stuffed animals. If he wanted to be admitted to the Jujutsu school, he must pass the interview of this uncle. The principal only said one sentence, "Why do you want to learn curses?" He used his curse to transform a doll from an inanimate object into an animal that could move and attack. Itadori was hit a lot by it. The principal also said that only when he gave a reasonable answer would it stop attacking. Itadori finally said that only he could control Sukuna, nor could he stand by and watch innocent people being killed by the curses. After that, I added one more sentence that I don't regret my way of life. He was accepted. Goju-sensei led him into the dormitory. Itadori and Fushiguro's rooms were right next to each other, and besides the 2 of them, there was a third first year who was about to come here. The mission now is to pick up this new teammate.